To get the full course, visit www.zdub.com. Hello everyone, in this video we are going to look at the 10 reasons why Python is popular. The Python is a programming language that is growing incredibly over the years. Since the year 2017, Stack Overflow calculated that Python would be one of the top programming languages in the year 2020. Since we are in this year 2020, so let us see that why Python is so popular. The first reason is that it is easy to learn and use. So Python is incredibly easy for the beginners, the newcomers, and everyone else out there. Syntax of Python is very simple. It is just like working with English language. And because of its ease of learning and usage, many people are moving towards Python and learning it. This is contributing immensely towards the growth of the language. Since more and more people are drawn towards Python, they are able to contribute more and more towards its development, and this is one of the prime reasons why Python is one of the best programming languages and is considered the number one choice by the developers around the world. Next reason is its supportive community. Although Python was created around 30 years ago, there is a lot of time, almost 3 decades, to grow a community for Python. However, its popularity began increasing in the recent years only. Still, there are plenty of people who have been working with Python for more than a decade. That is why the community that Python provides is a very supportive one. Many students get introduced to computer science through Python only because it is one of the most simple languages. The community that Python provides is supportive. You can get questions answered very easily. Next reason is that Python gets a strong support from its corporate sponsor. And it is one of the most important reason for its faster growth, like PHP, which is backed by Facebook, Java, which is backed by Oracle. Similarly, Google adopted Python language in the year 2006, and since then Google has used Python in many of its projects and platforms. That is why, due to its strong corporate sponsor, Python is gaining a popularity nowadays very widely. The list of support tools and documentation keeps on growing for Python language in the world of the developers. Hundreds of libraries and frameworks are offered by Python. There are some of the excellent libraries of Python, and you can do anything that you want with a Python library. There are many frameworks as well which help you to perform different kind of tasks. Whether it is used for the process of machine learning, whether you want to use it for plotting graphs, whether you want to just calculate some stuff, you have the frameworks. For example, you can use matplotlib for plotting charts and graphs, SciPy for the engineering applications, NumPy for scientific computing, Django for web development, etc. Versatility, efficiency, reliability, and speed. So, Python offers all these features. It can be used in any kind of environment without any performance issues. One of the best things is its versatility. That is, it can be used in many varieties of environment. Like, it could be used in mobile applications, desktop applications, web development, and many more. Due to its varied usage, Python is also preferred by many people all around the world. Big data, machine learning, and cloud computing. These are the techniques of today. After the Industrial Revolution 4.0, everyone is after these technologies, everyone wants to learn these technologies, and Python is a programming language that is providing the support for all of them, whether it is big data, whether it is machine learning, or whether it is cloud computing, whether it is data science. You can use Python for it. It is the second most popular used tool after R language for data science and analytics. Most of the research and development processes takes place in Python because it has varied applications and it could be used in various other purposes. Not only this, but there are thousands of libraries that help us to run the machine learning projects like TensorFlow for neural networks, OpenCV for computer vision, etc. First choice language. Python is the first choice for students and especially the beginners. Why? Because it is easy to write, it is easy to learn, and it is in high demand in the development market as well. It is the hottest cake in the market right now. Many programmers and the students who are trying to learn programming language are using Python for the development project because it is very simple to learn and it is very similar to the English language syntax only. You can just write the Python code as if you are writing an English language code and you will be good to go. Flexibility. Python is so flexible that it gives every developer a chance to write something new, to experiment something new according to their wishes. Whatever you want to do, you can just do that very easily in Python. There are a bunch of library support. You can just get a library for almost everything that you want to do in Python. Also, a person who is an expert in Python is not just limited to develop a single kind of application, but he could just expand his knowledge into various domains. The reason being, Python is supported everywhere. It doesn't restrict its developers from developing any sort of application. If you have gained an experience in web development, you can easily expand this experience into learning machine learning, model development, model deployment, etc. Use in academics. Nowadays, Python language is treated as the core programming language in many of the schools and colleges. The reason being that it is strongly supporting the technologies of today, the technologies that are going to shape the future, such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, cloud computing, data science, etc. And everyone wants to focus on the future, especially after this industrial revolution. Thus, Python has become a strong language that is almost used in every academic institution nowadays. Everyone wants to learn it. Everyone wants to exploit Python to their fullest so that they can get maximum benefits from them. Automation. Last but not the least, Python can help a lot in automating the tasks. There are tons of libraries, there are tons of frameworks, tons of tools and modules that are available that help us to automate our task. The code is written by thousands of developers over 3 decades, and this code helps us to do all of our tasks in one go. You need not worry about the specifics, you just need to import a particular module and use it, which provides ease of use. You can simply just write 2 to 3 lines of code in Python to do something that requires 5, 6 or even 10 lines of codes in other languages. So if you are looking for some language that helps you to boost your performance or push you towards your best performance in minimum lines of code, then Python is the answer. You will be amazed that how much less time you are giving to Python to write the same piece of code if compared with other programming languages. So these are some of the reasons why Python is considered a popular programming language. So I'm sure that after seeing this video, you would be pretty convinced that why Python is a choice for the developers all around the world in today's date. Now you have some good knowledge, and if you were having any doubts in your mind about learning Python, then I'm sure I would be able to clear it up. So this is all for this video, and thanks for watching this video.